how I burned myself out during my career and sabbatical, career break and sabbatical. And if you don't know me, my name is Zor and I'm a travel nurse. I am a case management travel nurse, and this is my third sabbatical, taking a break from work to rest and also to explore creative endeavors and relaunch business and blah, blah, blah. But I wanted to discuss with you how easily, sorry, Mercury is retrograde right now, so my speech in my brain. Anyway, so how easy it can be because of the programming in your brain and your mind. You are programmed to, no matter what, to work hard. And so it's difficult for your mind, your subconscious, to wrap your mind, your neural pathways around the concept of rest and around the concept of the universe paying you to exist. And if you don't know what that is, that's just when the universe literally will send you opportunities, resources in non-conventional ways other than a steady paycheck. Now, I still had I had like 4 months savings. And then after that, I still have my intuitive transformation business. And so I wanted to explain this because a lot of you are interested in taking sabbaticals and career breaks either at home or abroad, and you have to be aware of these because what will happen is the whole point of a sabbatical or a career break is for you to take a break so that it will give you time and space that a typical job doesn't allow you to download inspirations, ideas, transformations, realization. It could be about relationships, could it be about career, it could be just about you, your personal life, right? And so when you just feel that time that you're off with task day in and day out, like I did, unknowingly, right? What can begin to happen is you're running into the same patterns. And if you're not continuing to work hard, what will happen is your mind, when it is thrown off balance, when it's like, I'm not going to work anymore. You're accustomed to a week of vacation, 2 weeks of vacation. You're not accustomed to months off of work or a year off of work, okay? And so it's invisible how this can sabotage your sabbatical or career break. Okay, it can interfere with all of the space that you have given yourself. You're like, okay, I'm going to go and I'm going to rest. And what will happen is you get really antsy. Your mind is like, no, I have this pattern of going to work and then that's how I earn my living. And so if I'm not working, that is something that's disrupting your nervous system. And so that's what happened to me. And I continued to work until I had a magic medicine trip, and I have a deep relationship with them. And so listen, your ancestors, angels, guides, universe will tell you, give you prompts, give you signs and signals of your burnout in different ways. Sometimes it'll be just pure exhaustion. Your body, one time for me, I worked so hard that I got an infection. I could hardly walk, right? It was an infection in my hip. For me, thankfully, when I get a prompting to sit with plant or earth medicines, they revealed it to you. Okay. So that's what happened to me. And I just burst out crying because it was like, you feel the exhaustion. Before I didn't feel the exhaustion. Right. But once I slowed down and allowed the medicine to speak to me, now granted, again, it doesn't have to be medicine for you if you're not a consumer. I definitely recommend it, but, and I am even a plant and earth medicine wellness nurse and it can help you nurture through the process, but that's neither here nor there. But I want you to, as you're preparing for your sabbatical, your career break, whatever it is, however long it is, that, by the way, is the work that I do. I'm here to help you as your transformation guide to actually transform and not continuing to repeat the same patterns of overworking yourself. But you have to be prepared for this. You know what I mean? Before you start your sabbatical, before you start your time off abroad, even if it's not an extended time off. Let's say you decide, hey, I want to take 3 days off of work and I'm just going to allow myself that time for new ideas, inspiration, downloads. It could be a new business idea. It could be, hey, I need to call this person. Or, hey, I realize that I actually have a lot of self-love work to continue to do before I attract the love of my life. Things like that, okay? So I want you to be aware of this, and I want you to be aware of the triggers, and I want you to be aware that when you give yourself space, again, you will begin to be so clear. When you return to work, if you decide to, that's the thing. If it really super duper transformation, sometimes it's like, oh, I'm not going back to work. Sometimes not. Some people actually love their jobs too. This isn't just about jobs or not wanting to have a job, right? So I wanted to just inform you of that and let you know I can help you. I have plenty of free content about this, okay, and burnout. And then also you can follow me at Azure the Healer on Instagram. I have a lot of free content on that here or there. If you're preparing for your sabbatical abroad as a high achieving woman, I'm here for you. Or a couple or men, every once in a while. Okay, so click the links below. Thank you so much for watching. Bye.